today's video, today's live video, we're going to discuss the revelations that have happened over the last 24 hours regarding Hamans' wife, and whether or not we're going to ask ourselves, we're going to try and answer some really tough questions. We're going to try and answer whether she is truly a scammer, okay, with what little we know now, right? I think it's going to be better for me to answer this tomorrow, because after this I'm going to make a video with all the bits and pieces, the trimmings, and the bells and whistles, so you can have some real meat to sink your teeth into, so you can make your own conclusions on whether she's a scammer or not. And we're also going to ask ourselves try and answer another question. We're going to try and answer why on earth Haman seemed to throw her under a bus earlier today with a video that he made, that he uploaded today. That's where he's trying to distance himself from his brother and his wife. I find it weird that he's trying to do that. Really, it looks like he has no code, no loyalty, the money comes first, that type of thing. So we're going to try and answer those two questions. We're going to take a look at this Angela, who's his wife. We're going to take a deeper look into it. We're going to check whether she's actually his wife, because we've got a lot of people who are questioning whether he's even married to her. And I can see why. I haven't checked the register, the Gambian register, to see if Haman is married or not. It is possible to check the register somehow, apparently, but I haven't checked that yet. I've had a few emails with a lot of good information, and I didn't reply to any of them. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but I'm so snowed under with work. Really, it's crazy times here at this present moment. So that's what we're going to try and go through today. Thank you for the emails anyway. I'm just going to say hello to you guys. So it's a movement. Hello, welcome back. Fresh Prince, nice to see you here. Don Langdon, wow, he's back. Let's have a look. KS, hello. Antonam, yeah, it is a mess. It's going crazy. Tanya C, say hello. Hello, Tanya. It's nuts. Mitzi, Edra, hello, Edra. I don't know if you're still here. Advoa, Bempong, I've got to check. Ida Love, hello. Hello, guys, hello. Nice to see you here. African Lioness, hello. Afrique Lioness. So, first of all, we're going to start with this lady, right? Because what she's done, I'm not sure if you know this, right? But she has deleted all of her social media. And this is how we knew straight away that it's her. Nobody does that, unless nobody deletes all their social media unless there's a real reason for it. They don't do that. So it's Wigs and Wine, actually. She's a follower, a subscriber to the channel, to my channel. And this is why I didn't really fancy speaking about her, because I don't like speaking about my loyal followers, but as long as we keep things clean, I think that's what matters. Hello, Bantu Queen. Hello. I think if we keep things clean, that's what matters. I don't want to, tread on the toes of any of my loyal subscribers unless there is absolute refutable proof that that subscriber has been naughty. Then, I don't want any part of it. There you go. Whee, my flowers there. So, where are we at? So, I don't know how this particular YouTuber found out that it was her. But there is somebody who's in the Gambia who is on all these scammers, on them. I'm going to tell you who this YouTuber is. It is, let's have a look. Screenshots. It is trying to find who this person is. I can't find them at the moment. But anyway, there's a few YouTubers in the Gambia who are just on these people now. And it's lovely to see this, to be honest with you. It's lovely to see this. But I have a feeling that some people are just going after other people. I have a feeling that these YouTubers and some of these accounts, some of these Gmail accounts that keep sending me this information, I have to be really selective because some of them, they're just other YouTubers that I've gone after in the past, trying to stir things up, trying to make things, you know, a little bit, not difficult for me to follow, but like, you know, to make things a little tougher for me, and trying to exact some form of revenge against some YouTubers that they don't like. You understand? It's really, yeah, we're going that way, guys. We're going down that path. We've got people, what's it, like espionage, is it? That type of thing. That's what's happening at this moment. Excuse me. So, let me just go back into here. I've got my notes. It's a wild situation, and these and the accusations, you know, that have been made towards this Angela Stan, her name is Angela Stan, and she runs this. I'm not even sure whether it's a YouTube channel. She does have a YouTube channel. Yeah, Wigs and Wine, but is that a YouTube channel? I don't think that's a YouTube channel. You know, that's her company. And, you know, the one thing which strikes me is that she is the front cover. She is the model for her own brand, right? For her own brand. I'm not sure. Wigs and Wine is, you know, I don't think it's self-explanatory what they do. I think it's a bit more than that. No, yeah, I don't think it's a YouTube channel, no. It's a company, right? It's a company. What? Angela Stan, watched by Department of Defense, Federal Bureau of Investigation, CIA, Interpol, lives in North Wales. What are you talking about, Brenda Langholm? Wigs and Wine has another YouTube channel with videos. Yes, we know Marcus. Well, I know she does, and I can't show you those videos today because I'm not on a computer. What is the name of something about juices, right? Let's juice them or something. No, yeah, no. She is a bit more. What's her name? Angela Stan, S-T-A-N. That's her real name, Angela Stan. And we're going to try and answer the first question. Why was she veiled? Why keep it a secret? It's not like everybody knew who she was. Most people didn't know who she was. Most people wouldn't even have asked who she was if she had kept her veil off. If she hadn't have done something as dodgy like as what she did. Why do that? Why put yourself in that position where people are going to be like, oh, start asking questions about you? Now, I'm going to have to try and answer this question. So, for one thing, she didn't want people to know her. So it's likely that, it's like, let's have a look. Yeah, Marcus White. That could happen, hence the reason why I downloaded all those videos. I had to, because I'm making a video for tomorrow, and I didn't want her to delete those videos, and then I have no I'll have no videos to show you guys tomorrow. So clearly she didn't want other people to know that it was her. She was keeping herself a secret. But from whom? From the general public, or from someone in particular? You know, if it's from someone in particular, it could be family, could be your own husband. You know, you never know. But she's there. You know, and when I'm saying husband, you know, you don't know. You don't know. So Haman today, what did he do? He came out today, earlier, with a video. And in the video, he started saying, hey, I don't know what my wife was doing. I don't know what my brother was doing. I had no part of it. Leave me out of it. Stop sending me messages, which are horrible messages. I don't know why they did. Why would you do that? This is your wife. You support her no matter what, in public. You always support your wife, regardless of whether she's right or wrong, in public. Okay? Behind closed doors, if you need to have a word with her, you need to speak about something she did wrong, you do that. But when you're outside, you always stand by her, regardless. Right? This is just the way it is. You sacrifice yourself. You always sacrifice yourself for your woman in public. Okay? But here he is, telling the world, I don't know what she's doing. A Muslim woman, veiled Muslim woman. Okay, so she's going to be walking 6 paces behind her man. Right? She's going to do everything he tells her to do. Going on screen with her brother, doing something else, you know, behind Haman's back. No, Haman. Come on, we're not stupid now. We're not stupid. You know exactly what was going on. You know exactly what she was doing. Okay? You know, I don't know what it is with some of these people. They feel like they can lie out of certain situations, lie their way out of certain situations. Why do they feel like they can do that? It's because they think we're stupid. These people think we are stupid. So they feel like they can lie their way, excuse me, they can lie their way out of these situations. To the point in which, you know what, do you know what sociopaths do when there's no proof? You know, the burden of proof is on you, and what they do is they just deny. That's their goal. Deny. Never own up. Just deny it. There's no proof. Just deny it. And it looks like this is. I'm not saying Haman is a sociopath or anything like that. I'm just saying, I think at this moment he's in a state of trying to preserve once again the people, his fans and his subscribers. Goodness, I'm trying to think of her name at this moment. I'm going to try and think of her name, but at this moment he's putting himself in a tenable situation, right? He's already had damage not long ago in the past. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to get this up. Nadia Nadir. Remember Nadia Nadir? Okay. So, and Rene Marcus. So we had all this rubbish already. We had him run around saying things about people that had helped him in the past. Doesn't make you look like a person who is a loyal person. Once again, he's doing that again. He doesn't look loyal. It looks like he has no decency about him. No code. no integrity. Like he's just, you know, he's for himself. Who does that to your family? You don't do that to your family. You stand up behind them no matter what. I understand if he wanted to try and blame his brother for something, that's okay. I blame my brother for stuff. Whilst I was growing up, I blamed my brother for stuff all the time. And I beat him up. Except for my older brother, he used to beat me up. My younger brother does. But anyway, what I'm saying is that this clearly shows us a lot about how Haman is as a person, you know. Maybe he's not the lovable, quiet, hard-working person. I mean, he's a hard-working person, clearly, but maybe he's not all the star. Maybe the stars are in our eyes and we keep... And Pan-African, the unapologetic Negropean. Give Haman the same consideration that you give to other diaspora YouTubers. Haman must have his day on live stream. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think I must ask him to come on live. I have a feeling that if his wife has anything to do with it, she would probably... North Wales, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, record crimes extensive to... Brenda Langholm, who on earth are you? Who are you? How do you know all that? It'd be interesting to know how you know all that. Where were we? So yeah, it tells us a lot about who Haman is as a person. He's not a person, and this is going to be horrible to say, but it's probably the truth. He's not a person you can trust. I'm not saying that he's a devious person. I'm just saying, do you know, if you have a partner in crime and you do a crime together and then you both get arrested, Haman would be the type of person to he'd just talk. No, do you know what? It wasn't me. It was Yada, and he did it because, you know, he'd just start talking straight away. That is Haman, in order to save his own bacon. And that's horrible. It's a horrible thing to say, but it's probably the truth. But I'm not saying that he is just a vindictive person in heart. I'm just saying that he could easily be coked into doing that. You understand? You know, do you know when you're a gangster, you know, you got your beautiful wife, you have your children, you're a gangster, you know, and you get arrested, and they don't have any evidence against you. They got no evidence against you. They just arrested you. And then they start questioning your wife. Oh, yeah, so looks like he's going down. We've done this, and she's all, oh, no, he hasn't done anything. Listen, if you don't tell us anything, you know, you're going to have your kids taken off you. And then, you know, well, he didn't do anything. You understand? This is how they do it. They just start talking. When the safest thing to do is just shut your mouth. Don't say anything. Anything you can say will be used as evidence in a court of law, right? They tell you that. And then they ask you if you understand. Do you know why they ask you if you understand? They just try to get you into the zone of answering questions. What you do is you don't answer the question. You have the right to remain silent, so you shut your mouth up. And this is what Haman should have done. He should have just shut his mouth. Move on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people are saying. Focus. Sorry, African Caribbean Diaspora Talks. Turn advises you to say no comment. And Nigeria is the best. Okay, well, perhaps. Haman is common poor, hard-working Gambian who is struck by a financial bombshell from YouTube Western stuff. Yeah, I think you're right, Pan-African, A1 black man. I think you're right. I think he is struggling to organize himself at this moment. And this is why I asked in the last live before, I said, is this woman a good thing or a bad thing for him? You know, because she seemed pretty sharp, a bit on her, you know, thing. She knows she knew what to say and when to say it. She knew they need to go in hard, and they need to go in fast, and they need to go in now. You know, she was assertive, right? Assertive. Let's bring this. Definitely a small business owner, wigs and white, right? A small business owner, an entrepreneur, right? So she is there kicking everybody up the bum. You know, and you could tell that Haman and the brother, they need to be in a team. Then, you know, and the father's gone now. The father's gone, but I'm not even, and I don't want to talk bad about anybody's father who's passed away. I don't like talking like that, you know. But his late father is, I didn't get the feeling that he was fully in control of what Haman was doing as well. But Haman is a good boy, right? I mean, he's not a bad person. You can see that. He is just a hardworking, a typical hardworking Gambian boy who will do whatever needs to be done in order to put the food on the table. But for this American woman with a small business, that's not enough. And that's okay. Clearly it isn't. It wouldn't be enough for me. For the vast majority of you guys here talking, it wouldn't be enough for you either. It would not be enough for you. You would want more from life, clearly. Even if you were stuck in the Gambia, you know what people are doing in their lives. You know there's a world out there. Haman right now is building a house. He's building more houses, actually. Isn't he building? He's building 3 structures. I'm not sure if one of those structures you can call a house, but he's definitely, you know, trying to raise his family to another level, to another comfort level of living, and getting married. Well, I don't even know why I said that, because I'm not even 100% sure if he is married, but getting married would be a big financial burden on him, right? And if he can't make the money in one way, he can at least put himself in a position where he's carrying his whole family forward by building a yard, a large, long-term project where he can use YouTuber money, YouTuber funds to build this house. Will he reach $100,000? No, I don't think so. I don't think it will get there now either. I think it's, it would have been worthwhile for this lady to have not asked for $100,000. She could have been a lot more, you know, low key with it. She could have been a lot more low key. I'm just going to read what some of you guys are saying. No one who is just trying to make a house and a living is bad. However, Haman tried to con and cocked it up. Who cares? I don't. I just love the... Come on, Bobness. It is. We need to ask ourselves, why is this small country just... Why all the drama? I heard Namibia is going through the same sort of drama as well, though, with their YouTubers, but that's another story for another day. Yeah, the Namibian YouTubers are fighting amongst each other. But yeah, we'll talk about that another day. Mike Sam, I'm starting to think that the American ES type women use their special birthday cake to put... I'm going to have to read it first because I don't trust you guys. Yeah, it's okay to put in a controlled mental state. You think that, Sam? You think that they've got their thingy in their hands and they're hitting it over their men's heads? And the men are just, whoa, what do you want me to do? That sort of thing. Maybe, you know. You know what them American women are like? Yeah. They are, they're trophies, aren't they? On the continent, it's a trophy to have an African American wife, you know, and to live on the continent, and to tell people that living in America is not something you want. You could do it, but no, I prefer to stay here in my home. You know, it's a position of privilege, right? No, UN, do tell. No, I'm not saying that. No, I can't repeat it. Guys, I gotta be careful. I'm not going to read what you guys are saying because some of you guys are naughty, seriously. So yeah, it's a strange situation Hamans got himself into, but the way he's reacting to it is the wrong way. He's reacting to things the wrong way. He needs, he could have worked things so much differently in a way in which he could have, because once you got your woman beside you in your YouTube channel, you know, it gives people, it gives your algorithms a bit of more of a boost for one, okay? Especially if you've got an African American woman. You can use this. You can use this situation. You can bring her into more of the videos, make videos about them, about their lives. It's nice to hear someone, and no offense to her man, his English is really good. He speaks multiple languages. So, but just hearing the way this lady speaks, she speaks pretty well. She speaks very well, actually. She speaks, I know everyone was saying, oh, she's intelligent. Oh, yeah. His wife is intelligent, but she truly does sound like she has a head on her shoulders, right? Hello, Wigs and Wine. Hold on, dude. Take me off this channel. Are you serious? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey UN, are you going to apologize for framing Nadia Usumbura? I'm going to apologize to you, but I won't apologize to Nadia Usumbura. Okay? Because I truly did believe that that is who we were talking about. I believed that this was who we were talking about. She just looks like, she fit the profile, didn't she? She fit the profile to a T. So I'm not sure if I can, and during the live as well, I didn't say it was 100%. I said, you know, that is my opinion, right? And this is what social media is for. We are here to be able to, guys, listen, I don't think she needs to confess anything. I mean, you know, I think a lot of people are under the assumption that that Angela is trying to scam people. And I don't think she's trying to scam people. She's asking people for money. That's one thing, okay? When you ask your subscribers for money and what it's for, and if you're telling your subscribers you want to build a house, how is that? Dude, you better take my picture off YouTube. I live in California. What does that mean? I don't understand. Explain, Wigs and Wine. I live in California. Are you kidding me? UN, he is not married. I don't think he's married either. I don't think he's married either. Are you in California now, Wigs and Wine? Angela? Are you in California now? I don't need you to prove that you are not his wife, okay? I don't need you to prove that. But I don't want you to come here and put yourself in a bad situation. You understand? It's okay that you live here. It's okay that you live in California. Hey, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't think you're trying to scam anybody with some wine. Angela, I promise you this. I don't think you're trying to scam anyone. I think you're trying to help a brother out, and that is commendable. That is not a bad thing. What people are asking is, why the secrecy? Why the, why are we doing dodgy things in this way? It didn't need to be this way. It didn't need to be this way. So that's what people are asking themselves for. Why didn't you just be open and honest? I can't actually, because I'm not on StreamYard. This is the thing. I really wish that we were on StreamYard. If we were on StreamYard, then I could have easily have posted her to come on and have a chat with us. Yes, congratulations for the marriages. Okay, you're in California now, that's okay. When are you planning to go back to the Gambia? But you said Angela is Hamans. Who is you, Lion King? Lion King, who is this? What? Okay, so when are you planning to go back to the Gambia? That's what I'm asking. Instead of being low-key, how about they come up with a plan and work hard and earn money for what they want instead of, because of the situation they're in, okay? Listen, sometimes YouTube, for some people, is a business. It is a business. And when you create the content that the subscribers like, that is part of that business. Fresh Prince of Wakanda. Negropean, cut to the chase. You are waffling. What? I'm not waffling. I'm answering these guys. They're asking questions. They're asking questions. Wigs and Wine is in the chat room and she's asking questions. So I'm simply answering her. Does UN have any proof of all these accusations? Yes, I do. However, I will have to put them on a video tomorrow. I told you guys that I can't bring things up at this present moment. Normally I use the computers. If you can use the computer and then you can share the screen. YouTubers will know this. You can share your screen on a computer, but you can't do it on a iPad, and I'm using an iPad to stream this right now. Wigs and Wine. Listen, stop defaming my name. Everything you're saying is false. Please stop. Okay, right. Are you sure that I'm telling a lie here? Am I lying to you about this? Why don't the American diaspora stop repatriating with funds contributions from YouTube solicitations? Do you know, as a YouTuber, I've got to say this, right? I think it's okay to do that. I think it's okay because you got to remember, sometimes it's a business to them, it's work to them, or it's a side hustle to them, to a lot of these YouTubers. And if you can travel to another country and earn money, sorry about that. Someone else. I think my wife ordered pizza. So if you can do that, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And so I'm not trying to blow her up. Whoa, what's going on? Look at this. That's who she is. I'm not trying to blow up Angela here, right? What I'm trying to do is, who the F is... Exactly! Nobody knows who she is. Who the F is Wigs and Wine? Nobody knows who Wigs and Wine is. So why hide your face? What are you hiding? You know, why do it this way? Why stick on a veil? You know, and then when YouTubers start to ask questions, I never put anybody in this situation. I never told her to go on her YouTube channel and ask people for $100,000. I never did that. I never did that. You did it. So, you know, you can't blame people for asking these questions. Okay, let's take a look. Would I wear a wig and drink some wine? Absolutely not. Sorry, my bad, confused for somebody else, sorry. Most of the American diaspora is not on YouTube. Exactly. Get your stats straight. I know this. I know this. I don't know if you're talking to me, Brandy Ridley, but yeah, of course, the vast majority of African American diasporans who are moving back to Africa, especially the ones who are moving to Ghana, are going there and they're working their asses off. They've been given that new lease of life because all of a sudden they're living and working in a place where there's no greenhouse roof, glass roof, whatever. Okay, there's nothing but sky and they can reach for it. And they love this. They love this and they're thriving off it. A lot of people still own businesses. A lot of African Americans who moved to the Gambia and the Ghana still have businesses back in the United States of America, and they're flying back every now and again to take care of things. And they're managing it because you can manage certain businesses completely remotely. So a lot of them are doing this. A lot of them are grafting. African Americans in general, right? And I know a lot of people around the world like to see this, like to subscribe to, they like to subscribe to this fake notion that African Americans all take government subsidies and they chill at home, they're lazy, when of course we know it's just people trying to lie, trying to make and build a reason for why African Americans are in the situation that they are in, right? That they're disenfranchised. No, they disenfranchise themselves. No, they're not. We know that's not the case. Most of them are hard workers, especially when they work for themselves or when they work unrestricted. Sky's the limit for them. So, so I subscribe to Hamans Patreon for $10 a month. That's why. Okay. Let's answer this question then, Wigs and Wine. Why did you start up the Patreon? Because the Patreon's in your name. The Patreon is in your name. No, not the Patreon, the GoFundMe, sorry. Excuse me. The GoFundMe is in your name. It's in the name of Angela Stan. So, why? Watch tomorrow. Gambians will be posting pictures or video of Angela in the Gambia instead of Cali. Oh, I hope not. Man, for the whole 4 months I was in Gambia, I never tasted a chocolate bar. What? Where's the evidence? That will, tomorrow I will bring you the evidence. Tomorrow. I'm going to actually make a video, so I couldn't bring anything up right now, but I want to show you emails. Angela, I would prefer not to do this. I would prefer just to, Angela, tell you what, come live with me tomorrow. Let's talk. Let's try and talk this out. You know, let's hug this out, virtually hug this out. I'm not sure if Muslim women can do that sort of thing, but you know, let's try and get this over. Let's get this out in the open. Let's get people supporting you. Let's get people supporting Haman. You don't need to do it this way. Okay? We are black people. We want to see other black people thrive. It's just in our bones, in our blood. We love seeing that. Okay. UN, please, when you read the full line in the messages, because when people watch back, they can understand what's going on. Okay, I will do that from now on. Who is Angela? That's Angela Stan, who is the lady who is married to Haman. That's who she is. Okay. Allegedly married. I'm not in Germany, but I'm in the Gambia. Okay. So yeah. No, it's not. Sorry. Okay, so I'll read it out. Laugh my ass off. Drama is UN's drug. No, it's not. I don't like causing it. Okay? I don't even cause it. I communicate to people what happens. It's like saying that CNN is, loves drama. They don't love it or dislike it or like it. They just take it and disseminate the stories as they wish. And sometimes, yeah, you know how CNN are. They kind of stir things up a little bit. What's her YouTube name? Is she on here? I can't give you that now, Brandy Ridley. I'm not even sure if her video's still up. But let's see if her videos are still up on her YouTube channel, because Brandy, oh, come on, I've got to do this now. Let's have a look. History. I'm going to go into see if I'm going to go into and see if the videos are still up. And Angela, listen, it's okay, but what I don't want you to do is, I don't want you to call other people liars and look at them like they're stupid, and denounce everybody else. And then things just get blown out into the open with undeniable proof. That's what I don't want, because that's going to make you look, it's not going to make you look good. It's not a good look on you. And that's what I don't want. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So my history. Yeah. So your videos are still up. Leave the videos up, Angela. Leave the videos up. If you are totally, exonerate yourself tomorrow. That's what I'm going to ask you to do. Exonerate yourself. Okay. What I'm telling you to do is don't come live on my channel tomorrow and then say, oh, I am not that person. And then I start pulling out emails and messages and stuff. It's just going to make you look, it's not going to be a good look. That's what I'm asking you to do. Dennis Spencer, 90-day fiance. I would like to ask if Wigs and Wine is still here. How long have you been married to Haman? And why did you keep it a secret for? Until he needed the money. Why was it a secret until he needed the money? And then all of a sudden, oh, do you know what? Let's tell people that we're married. Yeah, she's in the chat room, Brandy. She's in the chat room. How is it stupid? Yeah, if you're not going to come correct, let the dragon come. No! I don't want you guys dragging her. We're grown-ups, guys. Come on, man. We don't drag people anymore. We're adults. Let's do some adulting, right? Let's just discuss things. Because we have an opportunity here to put things into the open. And if I'm the kind of person who's not trying to scam somebody else, if I have nothing to hide, if I'm true, then I can be open. But the fact that this person is hiding their identity, and then they are denying it is them. And then this husband is also denying that he has anything to do with what's happening. So what he's doing is he's not saying, you guys are talking total rubbish. We are 100%, 100% legal, 100%, let's have a look, sorry. Wigs and Wine, this is harassment and bullying. You're defaming my name. All of this for what? I'm not defaming your name. How is this defamation of character? How is it? How am I defaming your name? I'm simply, and if I'm lying, I'm not lying, okay? But if I'm being open with who you are, right? Then clearly I can't be doing anything bad, right? Unless you are embarrassed about marrying Haman, which I'm not sure why you'd be embarrassed about something like that, or why you wouldn't want anybody to know about that. This is a joyous occasion. This is something that you'd want to tell the world about. You found the man of your life. Why keep it to yourselves? It's a horrible situation to be in. So that's what I'd ask you to do. Wigs and Wine, would you like to come live? Would you like to come on live now? Let me ask you this. Would you like to come on live online right now? And I will I'll stop this live, and then you can come on live again. Then we'll go on live through StreamYard, and then you can come on, and then we can chat together, and we can try and find out, we can work it out, so we can all sort of take a breath of fresh air. Why ask for $100,000? This is what I'm saying, Bantu Queen. Why ask for $100,000? It's too much. It's too much money to build a house. You don't need $100,000 to build a house in the Gambia unless you're building a mansion, right? And even if you are going to build a mansion, tell us. We're black people. We're going to support you no matter what. $100,000. Yeah, I'm an African American. You have that pulling power. You're an African American woman. You have that pulling power. You can stand next to him, and all of a sudden, and this is no offense to Haman or to Gambians, but as soon as an African American woman becomes a part of your world as a man, right? Regardless of whether you're even a diasporan or whether you're a continental African, your worth goes up tenfold, right? You know that. So, why keep that secret weapon? Why keep it to yourself? It's wild. So let's have a look. Hello, Lion. Hello. A 5-bedroom house upstairs and downstairs in the Gambia can cost that much if you buy it. Oh, really? But if you build it, how much would it cost? What if he said, oh, do you know what? I need 100,000. I want to build a house and have like a hotel next to it, or a small bed and breakfast, I don't know. I'm asking. I just asked her, Mrs. My Nigerian Life, is she coming on? I don't know. I've just asked her, so I'm waiting for her to get back to me on this one. If she wants to come on live, then that would be really good, and then we can all, we can thrash it out and see what's really going on. All we need, if you, clearly you're asking your subscribers, and a lot of your subscribers, Haman's subscribers and supporters, the vast majority of them are African Americans. Burley 09, UN, there are 2 different wives. Come on now. Come on. We didn't even know he was married one time. You mean to think that there is 2? I don't think it's clear that he's not married. In my point of view, I don't think he's married to 2 women. It's questionable at this moment whether he's married to 1, because this particular woman is denying that she knows him, which is not the truth. Hamans said, Fresh Prince of Wakanda, Hamans said his 90-day fiancée paid for his land and well. No mention of Renee or Nadia's work. The unapologetic Negropean. If it's true, she has been hiding around. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. Because if she was really a part of his life for longer, there wouldn't be this, fighting over $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to whap $100,000. We need $100,000. There wouldn't be this sort of, I don't know, her touching, putting her toe in the water to check the temperature type thing. I don't think it would have gone that way. It would have gone full thrust straight away. She seems like that kind of person. She didn't want to mess around. She wants to get the job done. I have sent Haman donations. Sorry, this is Wigs and Wine speaking here. I have sent Haman donations as a subscriber, and that's it. I've chatted with him on WhatsApp. Oh, so you have his number for what he's doing, and you took that little bit of knowledge and decided to make me his wife. Man, Wigs and Wine, please. You don't have to open up to us. It's none of our business whether you're married to him or not. I'm being honest with you. You don't have to open up to us. But what I'm going to ask you to do is refrain from saying things which later on could cause you a headache. You understand? So if people are planning to give you money, they need to trust you, right? That you're going to do the thing that you said you're going to do. So if you're going to do that, they're going to need to trust you. People are going to need to trust you. And if you're saying one thing now, and then later on it comes out that you lied or that you were telling the truth, that is not going to look good on you. I'm sorry, I had to say this really slow so I could check myself. I don't want to get myself into trouble. She can't believe she has been exposed. This is weird, right? Why can't she believe that she's been exposed? I'm not trying to expose her. It's just, why? Come on. You know, it was bound to happen to someone. This is the internet. Look at the video I uploaded earlier about Mary Jane Byarm. That was wild. That is absolutely wild. This kid, this destined choice, he is a lunatic. I can't believe he did that. He traveled 4,000 miles during COVID time across 2 continents just to bully a YouTuber. That is, that's something. Ton, you need a beautiful black woman. I've had enough women in my lives. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. YouTube investigators are as good as some of them are. Wow, this guy really, this destined Troyes. The way he figured that out is unbelievable. He has the resources though. He's got like 570 odd 100,000 subscribers to his YouTube account. He's not a small subscriber, he's a big one. So he's a full-time YouTuber, and he has the means, he has the resources to do those types and make those types of videos. So yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to him. Pretty impressive. Yeah, he was in Amsterdam. Hamans should reveal who his wife actually is. He's the one ultimately benefiting from YouTube and GoFundMe accounts. Well, if they get $100,000, something tells me that that money is going to be shared out between people, between two mutual parties. I think that's the reason why it's 100,000 they've asked for. It's a large amount of money, even in terms of Western terms. That's a lot of money. Adama Cisse, America is more a scamming nation than the Gambia. The percentage of scammers in America, there is no quarter of it in the Gambia. And now the scamming is done with you yourself, the African Americans. Do you really think that? I know you weren't speaking to me, Adama. You know, Africa's getting a bad name, it's getting a bad rep, and it's because of the lack of regulation. Oh, man, it's such a sad situation we're in, really. But I have a feeling that things are going to change. You know, things are going to change. Things are going to get worse before they get better. It's one of those things. Pan-African A1 black man. How much of the money will Renee be receiving? What? How much of this money will Renee be receiving from this scam? Come on now. You think it's Renee Marcus? You think Renee Marcus is the second wife? She'd Oh man, you guys, oh gosh, you do my, sometimes you say some of the wildest things. And the thing is, I've just been told to not say half of the sentence. But guys, if you come out with some random stuff, then I'm only going to be able to say half of the sentence. Someone's just told me to say the whole sentence so people who watch this video later will understand what I'm talking about. But guys, I'm sorry if you're watching this later, these people are crazy. So there are crazy people in here and they're saying things that I cannot, you know, I cannot read in public. So I'm going to be careful. Since UN is waffling, does anyone in the chat room have proof? I've answered this I'm going to answer this for a third time. Okay, there is proof, but you're going to have to wait for the actual video tomorrow. I cannot put the video up right now. I cannot put the video up right now. And the reason I can't put the video up right now is because I'm not on a computer. I'm on a look, who is this? Ah, I know who you are, Lion. I know who you are. I'm going to highlight your comment. Let's have a look. Hi, can I hide user from this channel? Yeah, do you know what? Adios, muchachos. So, message deleted by the unapologeticnegropean. I like that. So, back to what we're talking about. So, I'm not waffling on. I just can't show you the proof right here, right now. I suppose I can, but I'm not doing this. It just looks silly when I'm starting to hold up my phone to you guys and, you know, I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing and stuff. And I'm going to put it in an actual video tomorrow. It'll be a quick video as well. No longer than 15 minutes long. Okay. telling people why it is. And, you know, this is what I don't want to do. I would prefer it. I would much prefer if Angela would just come live with us tomorrow and take it from there. We can have a chat about it. Let's thrash this out. Bring Haman in on it, you know, and we can talk about it. Spiritual road of evolution. Hello, how are you doing? Lion King, I thought you said that your wife just ordered pizza, meaning you are home. Why can't you get a laptop? I've got 2 laptops behind me. These 2 here, you see with the branding on it. These 2 are both laptops. But for some reason, I'm unable to, not even do screen share, I'm unable to use them at all to go live on. I don't know why. The camera and the microphone aren't working, and it's something to do with the browsing features on the laptop, because I can do it on my phone. I can do it on my phone and I can do it on the iPad, but I cannot share my screen or even do a live at all on the laptops. Super weird. Super weird. It's like the laptop keeps telling me that I'm using the camera. So it could be that someone has actually tapped into the computers. No, they're not, actually. This one was bought actually in the United States, this black one, and this one is almost brand new. This silver one is almost brand new. Let's talk about Brexit and goodness. Why? Oh, yes. Tomorrow, guys, tomorrow I'm going live with the lady that I was speaking about yesterday. The lady who is one of Brexit's former clients. We're going to go live with her tomorrow. She's going to take you through the story of what Brexit did to her herself. See, I was going to make an actual video, but it's much better to do it this way. Then you can hear from the horse's mouth what exactly Brexit did, how she was doing things. I don't want to get off the subject of this video, but this is an important 12 o'clock EST, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is where I am 6 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. So, no. Brexit, not Brexit again and again. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, I'm giving these people, I'm handing my platform to people who have had money taken from them. They are there to warn you guys against, trying to tell you guys where they made their mistakes. So you guys don't have to. So you guys don't have to lose $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to somebody who you thought you would trust. The Fresh Prince of Wakanda. It might be Black Acres of the Gambia who have hacked your laptops. Doubt it. Doubt it. Somebody tried to hack my Instagram today though, as well. So they're trying. It's not through lack of trying. Somebody tried to hack my Instagram today. Okay. Ton should mind his business like Juliet should stay away from profiting from land she has no business in selling. Right. Absolutely. Okay. Respect the motherland. That's not the truth. It will not even cause $20,000. That's greediness. You think cost? It won't cost more than $20,000. Yeah, I've got to admit, it might be greed. But let's say someone said, if Angela came on and said, listen, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't want to tell you guys that who I was because I was trying to keep it a secret from certain people. I've had a bad marriage or whatever reason. There could be a good reason, right? But, I'm sorry that I was in that situation. I truly want to bring Black Acres of, I truly want to bring Haman and his family into a different standard of living. I want us to create a business together and build something, and we are trying to use the resources that we have, and one of the resources are you, okay? You, his supporters, your followers, those people. We are, you know, we are thankful for you, and we need your help because this is what we want to do. You wouldn't say no to that. You wouldn't say no to that. Why would you say no? You'd be like, yeah, fine, of course. Yeah, it's not going to cost me a lot. It's not going to kill me. Yeah, here's 10 euros a month. I won't even miss it. That's 2 coffees. You're not going to miss that. So why? What are you scared of? Be honest, be open. If there is truly something you are hiding it from, email me. tontalks@gmail.com. tontalks@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know if there is something you cannot say in public. And I will apologize right now if that is the case. Okay? I will definitely apologize because I don't know everybody else's situation. It'd be a good time for me. Yeah, I don't know everybody else's situation. So sometimes you can be in a situation where you cannot reveal yourself. You have an ex, or you have the law who's looking for you, or who wants you to pay something. The Wigs and Wine Lounge. What is that? Blacksit is still striving even after being exposed. Define striving. Define that. It's difficult to see people strive. What? I don't think you meant the word striving. Striving is not a positive thing. Striving is when you're struggling. And with the way she gets ill so many times, that might be the case. Getting new suckers. Still asking for donations. He means straggling. Perhaps African Caribbean diaspora talks, perhaps. Tanya Cisse, that's a good new hashtag for Ton. Okay. MK Toure, if he is a man enough to let him come to the Gambia and see. Who? Me? I don't know who you're talking about. When did Wigs and Wine convert to Islam? This is a very good question. Because she has all these photographs of herself. Let me ask Wigs and Wine. Wigs and Wine, if you're still here, why did you delete all your Instagram profile? Why did you close that down? Why are you closing down your social media profiles for? Is there any particular reason? You've only done it in the last 24 hours, so is there any particular reason for that? And if you haven't closed them down, what's your handle? Because I've got your handle for Wigs and Wine, but that's been closed down, or it's been made private. Wigs and Wine, whatever reason it is, it has absolutely nothing to do with you, and what you're doing is dangerous. You are playing with people's lives and livelihoods, and I don't appreciate that. I understand that. I understand, you know, you may have your own reasons. Yeah, you may have your own reasons, but it doesn't, it's not a good look. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're doing all this, people are finding out who you are, and then you're closing down all your social media platform, you know, it's not a good look on you. Why are people supposed to trust? It's going to be really bad. I mean, especially if you are a supporter of Haman, regardless of whether you're or not you're married to him. People are going to be turned off giving this man money. They're going to think twice about it now if you're not open about it. It's a catch-22 situation. If you're open about it and you talk about it, yeah, you lied in the past. You were dishonest in the past. But now you're being honest. But people know that you're being honest about being dishonest, which kind of makes you dishonest, doesn't it? That's if you open up. And if you keep it to yourself, other people are going to find out anyway. And they're going to open you up. Like a tin can, they're going to open you up and expose you. Either way, it's better to go the route where you can at least limit the amount of damage done to your credibility and your honesty, your dignity as a person, and as a woman in a domestic home, in a domestic setting, you know, a real woman, real housewife, I should say. DJ, get your hands in your pocket and pay for UN for his services for you. Sad lot, lots of laughs. I shouldn't have repeated that. Peter G, you've done it with the bag's daughter just 2 days ago and swore on your life it was. Is that you? Are you the bag's daughter, Peter G? I'm always, when you see these random profiles come up and say things in support of one particular person, you know it's likely to be that particular person. Just come out and talk. What are you scared of, man? Why do you have 10 profiles, 10 Google profiles, and you're coming on and you're speaking from a different profile? I never do that. I speak from my profile and that's it. I don't care what people think. Just say it. Be a man. For heaven's sakes, if you're going to say something, say it with your profile so we know who you are. Sorry about that, guys. That was me ranting. My social media has been shut down, so stop lying and making... What do you mean shut down? Shut down by who, Wigs and Wine? Stop this now. This is getting ridiculous. It really is. Come on now. Who's it shut down by now? Oh gosh, man. What is going on with these people? I'm not even going to ask you to be honest and truthful anymore, because clearly you're not going to do that, are you? You're not going to do that. And eventually people are going to find out more and more. This is the 2021. Everybody's lives are on the internet. I know. I don't know. It's like, you remember what I said earlier, when people just deny stuff and they just start lying to cover up their own lies. It's really sad to see people do that. But like I said, my email is tuntalks@gmail.com, Wigs and Wine, Angela. That's my email. It's open now. So if you want to say something in private, you can say something to me, you can email me. If there is a real reason why you don't want me to talk about you, if there is another reason, please let me know. and I'll shut my mouth. But I don't want to do that. I'm not that type of person. If you're in a situation where, you know, things could be dangerous for you, or it could set you back, you know, if you're exposed, then please let me know. Because at this moment, it looks like you're hiding away from people because you want to take that bag and you want to disappear. And if no one knows who you are, then you will be able to do that, won't you? So that's why we need you to do one or the other. Personally, I'd have shut my mouth in the first place and just carried on with my life. See, this is the reason why I don't read these messages, man. You guys are wild. True. Pecan tan. That could be true. She could be running away from, I'm going to read that out. Pecan tan. She may be running away from something or someone and you are blowing her cover. No. If she's really running away from an entity, someone dangerous, something like that, you would never come on YouTube and try and, you know, not expose yourself, but you wouldn't expose yourself to YouTube. And she's wore a burqa thinking that that was going to be enough. And it was not smart, was it? Because people know who you are now. And whoever is going to watch these videos, I know that Haman took them down. They're going to see it too. They're going to see it too. Ton, have you ever heard of hiding in plain sight? But that's not what this is, right? If she was hiding in plain sight, then she would have assumed a different identity and come on with her face on the screen. That's what she would have done. Or she wouldn't have come on the screen at all. How do I contact you? Ton Talks, that's TUNTALKS. Okay, Ton Talks at gmail.com. With some wine. You can send an email there. And Ton, please don't expose her, let her be. I have a feeling it's too late for that. But I won't take the matter any further. I just had an email from somebody else. I'm not sure who this is. Yeah, that's another question I'd like to ask you, Wigs and Wine. Who's the other woman? Who's the other woman? Clearly there was 2 videos with 2 different people in there. Someone was saying that this other person is not a woman. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. It looks like a woman to me. Or a very effeminate man. Trey, hell no, simply wrong. What about the people who gave them money? Huh? Yeah. It's okay to give people money, you know. Look at what the Black Acres of the Gambia are doing. They're asking for money all the time. And the people who are watching them and following them, they don't seem to mind. And that's okay. It's their money. They're allowed to do that if they want to. I just think that I don't like it when people lie to me and say one thing but do the other with it. You understand? It's the dishonesty. That's the part which really does my head in. So yeah, be honest to your subscribers. Tell them the truth. We're all adults, right? I know that all YouTubers have a facade that they put on, even me. I have a facade that I put on when I come on YouTube. I think everybody does when they go on camera, right? But having a facade, you know, trying to change your personality to become an alter ego, the alter ego that your subscribers like and love, you know, bring you into a new dimension, keep yourself mentally healthy. Being one of those types of YouTubers and being a YouTuber that becomes somebody else so they can cheat people out of money is two different things. It's two different things. Let's have a look. No, I don't. I'm as real as I can get. Yeah, well, oh, probably. Some people are. Some people don't have to put on a front. But it's not many of them. Tanya Cisse, Wigs and Wine. Everybody knows how to reach TUN. It's not hard to do. He's asked you to go live. Yeah, but I also said as well, she wants to contact me in private because there is something you want to discuss with me, then you can email me, you know, because maybe she can't say what she needs to say in public. You know, maybe there's something holding her back. And if that's the case, then, you know, I will clearly understand that and I will make my choices and decisions based on the situation in which she is in now, right? I won't blow people into the public eye if it means, you know, putting people in danger, or even if she has a family, you know, she has a family, you can do that. You can't do that. Sorry, I'm getting another email in. Are you inside? So you're chatting here and you're sending me emails as well. Okay. Do you prefer, sorry, African Caribbean Diaspora Talks, do you prefer the old Charmin or the Cushel? Charmin, what do you mean that's, or Andrex? Oh my God. I don't know. That's very true, Trey. So Trey just said, I didn't like the fact how she used the burqa because, you know, Islam is a bad rap for everything. That's very true, right? I mean, we as black people are always calling people out for doing that kind of thing with us, but, you know, it's done with Islam as well. Everything is bad. Yeah, look at her eyes. She was evil, behind the, you know, the veil of evil. You know how they do it in the West. On the BBC, drama on the BBC. So, yeah, let's get back to this. So, guys, I'm going to await her email, right? I didn't really want to stay on for long, but clearly it's going to bloody happen again. Oh my gosh, is that the time? It's 11:25. Oh, man, it's late. Yeah, it's getting on and I didn't want to go on for that long, but I think I'm going to wait for Angela's email. I'm going to read it to myself and then I'm not going to tell you guys what's in it, but then I will make my decision, you know, because and if she doesn't contact me, I'm going to come to conclusions in my own head and yeah, make my own decisions based on the evidence that I have at this present moment. What I should have thought twice about that, right? I should have thought about that, but I didn't. Potter's Homes. This channel seems like there is a lot of broke people who cannot afford to move back to Africa, hating on those that can. You think? I made a video not long ago telling you how inexpensive it is to actually travel to Africa. So it depends how you travel. Yes, it will be a good video, A. Robertson, who said, looking forward to your video tomorrow. Yes, it will be a good one. I'm going to try and keep it short though. I'm going to try and keep that video short so everyone can just watch it and I can get my opinion out. If she contacts me and she says that, you know, that it shouldn't be the right thing to do, then I will reconsider making a video tomorrow. But yeah, let's see. Good luck, Wigs and Wine. I hope he doesn't expose you. I'm feeling sorry for you now, as you sound quite distressed. Yeah, I think she's exposed already, if that's the case. If we're at the point in which we are, we know that she's distressed about the situation, then people are going to just put two and two together and they're going to be like, that's her. They don't need me to come out and say it. And, you know, I'm no rocket scientist. So that's it. Clearly it is her. Yeah. Clearly. But yeah, guys, listen, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. Tomorrow I'm going to go live again at 12 EST. Okay. And I'm going to be joined by, I don't even know whether I should say her full name. I'm going to leave her full name, but we're going to be joined by another one of Blacksit's former clients, who is still in a situation where she's paid the money, but she doesn't have all the official paperwork, which means she doesn't have land yet. Paid the money, but no land. That's happening too much in the Blacksit camp at this moment. And Blacksit came out today with a post. I'm going to read it to you guys. You probably already saw it. She posted on her community tab. Let's have a look. She posted on her community tab, "Sorry Blacksit family, it's come to our attention that a smear campaign has been launched against us to derail the automatic citizenship campaign." That's just, I'm sorry, but no one cares about that. No one cares about it. No one's going to set up a campaign to derail the automatic citizenship campaign. No one believes it's going to go through, so it's balderdash. Many people informed us that they received an email from our database that was unfortunately taken without our knowledge or consent, as well as a spam campaign called Blacksit Class Action is the handiwork of the persons detailed below in the images below. The continuous hate campaign using many different platforms and individuals. The police and our legal team are aware of what is happening and are gathering evidence to take appropriate action. A cease and I don't know why she keeps doing these cease and desists. No one's listening to them. No one cares for them. A cease and desist, which is basically a letter from my lawyer saying that I'm going to do something, but because you're not doing anything with anybody, no one's taking that serious. A cease and desist has already been sent. We apologize. I thought there was already a cease and desist towards, let's have a look. Invest, relocate, Africa. Kwasi Boyd. Huh? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I don't think Kwasi Boyd did that. Let's have a look. Who is Lookup? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. That is something. So what they've done is they've looked up who has been sending these emails to everybody, and the email is the Blacksit class action lawsuit .info. So literally there is a class action lawsuit going out, and someone's been sending emails out to everybody. Even I received an email actually, but I thought it was somebody else. And apparently it says here, registered agent information is Kwasi Boyd. Sent from West Park Place, Lithia Springs, Georgia. Wow. That's not good. That's not good. You know, sometimes, gosh, what is going on in the Gambia? You guys, crazy. This is a new situation. This just happened. So, I mean, clearly we can go over this tomorrow as well when we do. You received one as well. Just saying, Indo. Yeah, we've all received one. Her Jamaican husband has zero control over his wife. But I don't know about that, because that sounds like you're blaming just her. How do you know it's not him as well? You can't just blame her, right? He's not exactly completely innocent of anything of all this. He is not Jamaican. Yes, he is. Jamaican as bloody... He's as Jamaican as champagne cola on Doctor's Cave beach with a beef curry patty and cocoa bread. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, it is Kwasi's company, KS. That's wild. So what's going on here? So he's been sending this out. It sounds as if he's trying to get people together. He's trying to pull people together so they could share their resources with one another. So, but Kwasi already said that he was going to try and take it to court. This is nothing that's a secret. He'd be on your doorstep by now if he was a yard man. That's true. Are you serious? In movement. He's not Jamaican, UN. He's from Montserrat. Wow, I didn't know that. When he speaks with a Jamaican accent. I have to take that with a pinch of salt. I have to take that with a pinch of salt because he sounds very Jamaican to me. He's from Montserrat. I had no idea. Wow. That could, you know what small islanders are like. That could be the case. That's no offense to my small island brothers and sisters. Why do I side with Juliet? Come on now, I don't. Montserrat. Boy, there's a Tiny, small island. That Bumbaclaw Rasta is from... you know what? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. So we're gonna cover this tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna cover this tomorrow because this is wild. I'm gonna find out more information to see what's going on, and if Crazy Boyd wants to come on and speak with us and answer up to these allegations of him running around sending people these emails and not doing a good job of it, because clearly it's getting back to Juliet, or maybe he wanted it to go back to Juliet. You never know. You never know. So guys, listen, I'm gonna try and wrap things up now because I've been barking on for long enough now. Where did Laws? Yeah, I just got one in my email. I got one in. No, not Quasi. Do I have a soft spot for Juliet? Of course I do. Of course I do. Who has been sharing our data? Excuse me, Lady Diva X. What do you mean by that? Yeah, so where did the lawsuit get? That's a bloody good question, Lady Diva X. That's very true. Where did they get our email addresses from? Did you get one, Lady Diva X? Did you get an email? Where did they get our emails from? Ah. More questions, more questions. I'm going to leave you guys tonight with more questions than answers. But at least now, you know who... I mean, she hasn't emailed me back, so let's just make the assumption that this woman is, Wigs and Wine is, Hamans' wife, and that she is the orchestrator of this plan to mobilize Hamans' family and bring them into the next chapter of their life. Tun Talks, TUNTALKS, Tun Talks @gmail.com. Tun Talks @gmail. The more you lie on me, the more legal consequences you're going to have to deal with. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunately you are very unaware of what situation I'm in, Wigs and Angela. There's a reason why I know it's you. So I think it's better if you email me. Because your threats are going to have a lot more teeth in them, if you come out and stop. Yeah, listen, just email me. I'm trying to be careful. I don't subscribe to any of these people. This can't be real. I know. Juliet is too scared to go to Jamaica. Yeah, that's probably true, Tanya Ciso. It is expensive to live in Jamaica, but most of us Jamaicans, we have land there already. We already have land there. The Americans are trying to buy a lot of it, but we have our own land there, so... No. Ton, will you wear a moustache for upcoming Movember? That's a negative. I'm growing this beard. Jamaican is hella expensive. It is. I know a few people who've moved back and well, they're not regretting it, but they're like, come on, man, why is it so expensive? And the locals there are struggling because, you know, the cost of living is going up, but people's wages aren't going up as fast as the cost of living. MK Toure. Tanya Cisse, what is your problem with Juliet? DMF, so why are you guys going to Africa wanting land too? I'm not looking for land if I go to Africa. I'm not going to look for land. I'm looking for a better quality of life. Do you know what I was watching earlier? I was watching, what's her name? That Scottish lady, the mixed race one, from Ghana. I think her dad's Ghanaian. Vanessa Camby. I was watching a video with her showing these houses being built. And it was so beautiful. The ones right on in Pram Pram. That's east of Accra, right on the beach. Beautiful, and I mean right on the beach. Jamaica has always been expensive, UN. In Jamaica, you're either rich or poor, no middle class. One thing with Jamaicans, they always say they are broke, but they are not. That's probably true. That's a lot of truth. It's weird, you know, Jamaican community is a lot more stronger and a lot more intertwined than what we would believe in the Jamaican community. It's really weird. We don't think it is. We don't really talk about it a lot. But it's always worked for us. It's always worked for us, and we've managed to pull out a pretty decent level of living in the UK from working with each other. It's only recently, in the last, say, 10, 15 years, that things sort of fragmented. People started doing their own thing. Buy you a ticket to the Gambia. Who, me? Gambia's not my thing. I want to go to a place which is a bit more developed, so. Ghana is not expensive. Accra is expensive. Thank you. Adowa Bepong. That is very true. UN, try not to come to the Gambia, please. Why not? Don't you want me there, MK Toure? Don't you want me in the Gambia? I want you to invite me to your home. Go to Kenya, I'd love to go. Can't afford it. Gentrification of black nations. Yep, that is exactly what's happening, because the people that are buying land in these places are all, they're not even billionaires, they're just multi-millionaires. And they are buying everybody out. Jamaica's always been, sorry, I already read that one. So guys, listen, I really do have to go. I've gone over my time limit now. But I wanted to thank you guys for joining me tonight, and I want to extend an invitation for you to join me tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys will either be asleep or you'll be at work, so you'll be able to watch it afterwards if you don't come on, if you don't see us on tomorrow. We're going to be on at 12 o'clock EST. That's 12 o'clock EST, midday. Okay, that's 5 o'clock GMT and 6 o'clock Central European. And we're going to be talking to one of Blaxit's victims, alleged victims. There you go. So join me tomorrow, guys. It'll be a good one. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I will also be talking a little bit about, because I know you guys are asking for evidence. I'm going to make a video real quickly. Okay, I'm going to try and make a video. I'm going to put everything out. Hopefully, actually, if Wigs and Wine emails me, it may not come out. So we'll see. Okay. If Wigs and Wine is in some sort of if there is a good reason why I should not expose her, then I won't. Okay. Sorry about that. So guys, anyway, thank you for joining me for this evening. Really gotta go, so I'm gonna go now. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you, Lady Diva X. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm so tired. It's been a long day and I've got things to do tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit, guys. Ta-ra a bit. Ta-ra a bit. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Ciao. Thanks for joining me. Thanks to the Patreons, by the way. And thanks for watching, because you all support the channel when you watch. So thank you very much for that. Join the Oversight YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link in the description, okay? Join Oversight. It's important. You can learn a lot from the Oversight YouTube channel. Or just search for Oversight, OVVERSIGHT. So that's Oversight with 2 V's instead of 1. All right? Okay, ta-ra a bit, guys. Thank you. Ciao. Ciao. Have a good night. You too. Good night, the enemies of progress. Thank you, Mr. Toure. Good night.